But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. That's a whole lot of confidence for you. See Richland for details. 2nd and Sycamore and 1309 Southeast Main.
Get great service with Pressure Services. Pressure Services LLC specializes in hydrovacs, vacuum trucks, kill trucks, sandblasting and coating, and roustabouts. The Bulldogs are champions on and off the field, and Pressure Services LLC are your champions when it comes to dependable, accountable, and efficient service. When you need it right, Pressure Services will be there for you. Pressure Services LLC, 575-736-1047. Go Bulldogs! It's the Big Savings Produce Sale at Fens Country Market in Artesia. Large fancy lemons, 6 for $1. Garden fresh red potatoes, 2 pounds for $1. Crisp green beans, $1.99 a pound. Green cabbage, 3 pounds for $1. And yellow peaches or nectarines, $1.99 a pound at Fens Country Market in Artesia. And right now, Coca-Cola select flavors, 20-pack cans, $10.99 each at Fens Country Market in Artesia.
All right, Bulldog fans, we're back here. Joby Hodling with Coach Michael Mondragon. We're at Lovington, and the Lovington Wildcats fixing to give you guys a game, Coach. But before we get to that, let's talk about Goddard. Your last district game, you're going into this game tonight 3-0, but let's talk about Goddard.
Yeah, really pleased. I mean, Goddard's a really tough place to play. It always has been. I thought we came in and did what we needed to do the first 4 or 5 minutes and really took control of that game, kind of took the crowd out of it, kind of took any hope they had to play with us, and just a dominant win for us. I thought we played good 4 quarters of basketball. One of those games where we get everybody in and everybody did a lot of good things. So great way to finish the first round at 3-0, especially on the road. And now our focus goes to Lovington tonight, making sure we do what we need to do to make sure we come out here with a win.
Okay, so Lovington is tonight. You're looking to stay undefeated, but Lovington, a tough team. Talk about them. I know fans have probably seen them. We've already played them once, but talk about Lovington.
Yeah, and we actually played them twice, Joe, if you remember back in our tournament. Yeah. So we were very familiar with them. They're a high-energy team. They play really well at home. They're going to try to protect that home court. But it goes back to us, Joby. Taking care of the ball was real big for us. We played them the first time. We didn't do a very good job of that the first quarter. They kind of jumped on us, had some turnovers that really, will run out layups for them. So taking care of the ball, I think the glass, we got to make sure we dominate the glass on both ends, offense and defensively, and then just, do what we do. Play fast, execute, be aggressive, play great team defense. We're going to slow down Arroyo, which is, he's been a guard for them for 4 years now. So we're familiar. It's going to be a dogfight, but our boys are up to the challenge. We had a great week. Really nice to get a week of practice in, which we really haven't been able to do all year long, and just looking forward to coming out, competing, and getting after it. If we do that, we'll be fine.
All right, Bulldog fans, here coming up just momentarily, Artesia taking on Lovington in Lovington. Go Bulldogs.
Go Bulldogs.
Need new windows for your home? Beware of the sales gangster. Jennifer from Trustmark Roofing and Windows here. A sales gangster is a window salesperson with the mobster mentality. They intimidate, bully, and fast talk you into buying their less than quality windows during a 3-hour pitch. Think I'm kidding? Call a few window companies and see for yourself. Or you can skip the sales gangsters and call Trustmark. We have fair, no-nonsense pricing on our premium windows, and our appointments take only about 60 to 75 minutes. Just long enough to listen to what you need, show you your options, answer your questions, and give you a straightforward quote. Then it's up to you. We can take a no just as easy as a yes, but I'll guarantee you this. No sales gangsters. Sound fair? Call Trustmark Roofing and Windows for your no-obligation spring window assessment. 575-755-7663 or visit TrustmarkRoofPros.com.
Trustmark Roofing, we put people first.
Cisco Equipment in Artesia is your local dealership for construction equipment, both for rental and purchase. We have a full service department and parts department to provide the equipment, parts, and service you rely on.
With brands like Linkbelt, Hyundai, JCB, XCMG, and more, we want to be your primary choice for all of your equipment, sales, rentals, service, and parts. If you're looking for a specific part, come see us first.
Cisco Equipment carries a solid line of new and used equipment for rent and for sale, including excavators, loaders, telehandlers, backhoes, skidsters, and more. We proudly serve southeastern New Mexico, and we offer multiple locations in Texas, so that no matter where your job is, we're here to help you get the job done.
Stop in and see us today at 1706 South 1st Street, or give us a call at 575-748-1314.
We look forward to earning your business.
Cisco Equipment in Artesia, a proud supporter of your Artesia Bulldogs.
This is Danny Kirkendall at Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia. We have the best news to share with you this month. It's been a long time coming, and we couldn't be more excited. This month, and this month only, you get 1.9% APR for 72 months on all 2024 Chevy Silverado half-tons and select 2024 GMC Sierra half-tons. 1.9 for 72 months, all at the same time. And it's on the trucks that you want. So hurry in today to Guy Chevrolet Company on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia and at guychevy.com.
Hawker & Sons of Artesia, a company specializing in excavation and construction, is proud to support and provide construction services to the people and businesses of Eddy County and the surrounding area. With their expert knowledge of the industry, Hawker & Sons is well equipped to offer top-level service and professionalism to all oil field businesses, commercial and private parties with excavation and construction needs. Call Hawker & Sons today at 575-365-3175 or visit their website at hawkerandsons.com. Go Bulldogs!
The need to grow past our basic capabilities and experience the impossible will forever keep aviation technology evolving. Within the Aviation Maintenance Technology program at ENMU Roswell, students thrive knowing that the faculty and community are supporting their success. ENMU Roswell is dedicated to empowering students through hands-on skills training in a nurturing environment. To learn more, contact us today.
And now it's time to meet your 2023-2024 Artesia Bulldogs.
My name's Charlie Campbell. I'm a sophomore. I play guard. My parents are Jeanette Palmer and Charlie Campbell. My favorite subject is history. And my favorite thing about being a Bulldog is the traditions.
My name's Ricky Armendariz. I'm a senior. I play post. My parents are Diane Rodriguez and Ricky Armendariz. My favorite subject in school is math. My favorite teacher is Miss Wachter. And my favorite thing about being a Bulldog is just all the traditions and support we get from the community.
My name is David Hammond. I'm a senior. I play point guard. My parents are David and Stephanie Hammond. My favorite subject is science. My favorite teacher is Miss Carlo. And my favorite thing about being a Bulldog is the traditions.
My name is Trent Eglund. I'm a sophomore. I play post. My parents are Tracy and Tara Eglund. My favorite subject in school is history. My favorite teacher is Miss Barley. And my favorite thing about being a Bulldog is all the support we get from the community.
My name is Matthew Hafliger. I'm a senior. I play point guard. My parents are Mark and Shirley Hafliger. My favorite subject in school is math. My favorite teacher is Miss Burnett. And my favorite thing about being a Bulldog is the community support.
My name is Clay Kincaid. I'm a sophomore. I play post. My parents are Tammy and Mark Kincaid. My favorite subject is history, and my favorite teacher is Coach Wright. My favorite thing about being a Bulldog is all the support we get from the community.
My name is Nia Estrada. I'm a senior. I play guard. My parents are Tim and Danielle Estrada. My favorite subject in school is history. My favorite teacher is Coach Mondragon, and my favorite thing about being a Bulldog is winning.
My name is Zane Bays. I'm a junior. I play shooting guard. My parents are Whitney Bays. My favorite subject in school is probably language. My favorite teacher is Miss Kaufman. And my favorite thing about being a Bulldog is the traditions.
My name is Diego Wesson. I'm a senior. I'm a guard. My parents are Sarah Jimenez and John Wesson. My favorite subject in school is math. My favorite teachers is Miss Martinez. My favorite thing about being a Bulldog is the traditions.
My name is Jack Byers. I'm a sophomore. I'm a post. My parents are Anna Whitmire and Marky Byers. My favorite subject in school is chemistry. My favorite teacher is Miss Barley. My favorite thing about being a Bulldog is the traditions.
My name is Jaron Watkins. I'm a senior. I play guard. My parents are Laura and Michael Watkins. My favorite subject is history. My favorite teacher is Coach Waller. And my favorite thing about being a Bulldog is winning.
My name is Frankie Galindo. I'm a junior. I play guard. My parents are Trini Herrera and Frank Galindo. My favorite subject in school is science. My favorite teacher is Miss Barley. My favorite thing about being a Bulldog is the tradition.
My name is Philip Finley. I'm a senior. I play guard and post. My favorite subject in school is probably economics. My favorite teacher is probably Miss Wachter or Coach Lopez. My favorite thing about being a Bulldog is just all the traditions and the fan support.
My name is Dietrich Bishop. I'm a senior. My position is guard. My parents are Joy and Aaron Bishop. My favorite subject is math. My favorite teacher is my mom. And my favorite thing about being a Bulldog is the traditions.
Artesia High School Bulldog Sports is made possible thanks to Buckhorn Production, LLC. Founded in 2021, Buckhorn Production, LLC operates over 200 wells in the Permian Basin. Like the Artesia Bulldogs, Buckhorn Production, LLC strives for excellence in all of our operations. We encourage all of our employees to be great members of our community and encourage you to join them in supporting all of our athletes, students, teachers, and administrators. Buckhorn Production, LLC, proud to support the Artesia Bulldogs.
The Proverbs writer tells us in Proverbs chapter 12 and verse 17, an honest witness tells the truth. A false witness tells lies. So how honest are you? Do you tell the truth even if it doesn't benefit you? See, the real test of your answer is time. Truth trumps every time. Pretty soon, your character begins to take shape, and over time, you are either known for being a liar. And so look at your life. Look at how you live life, how you do everyday life, whether you're in school or on a playing field or at work or at home. Are you a truth teller or are you a liar? If you struggle with that, please come visit us at the Hermosa Church of Christ.
Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward and Son Insurance Agency. Auto and home, life and health, personal and commercial. Bonds too, since 1925. We have the coverage for you. Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward and Son Insurance Agency.
My name is Larry. I'm the discipleship pastor here at Faith Baptist Church, and for the last 7 years, I've had the privilege of helping adults learn how to do biblical community. And one of the ways that we know that we're going to impact families and the lives of people is by doing small groups. There's one group that has really impacted a lot of lives over the last 4 years, and that group is called Re-Engage. And so that's what we're trying to do in faith groups and community groups, and Re-Engage. It's a way that we're impacting our community, and we want to encourage you to be a part of that as well.
The Artesia Historical Museum and Art Center is going to host the annual Honoring Artesia's Veterans display now through November 30th in the Art Center. This display is open from 9 to 5 Tuesdays through Fridays and 1 to 5 Saturdays. It includes the Wall of Honor, a collection of photographs of artisans who served during war and peace. To add your family member to that wall or for more information, contact the Artesia Historical Museum at 575-748-2390.
To be a champion, each team member must do their part to help the team win. That is true in business too. Ed Safety and Services LLC want to do their part to help your business win. They specialize in several field services: sandblasting, coating steamers, pressure washing, repairs, and cleanouts. Ed Safety also offers drug and alcohol screening and on-site services and safety trainings to make you better. Ed Safety and Services LLC, 575-736-1047. Proud supporter of the Artesia Bulldogs.
Forest Tire, mile after mile, we've been with you for almost 80 years. Nowadays, it seems like nothing is built to last. Phones, appliances, cars, computers. But the new Michelin Defender 2 tire is designed to outlast. With a quiet and comfortable ride, you'll have the confidence you need on the roads, whether they're wet or dry. So goodbye to short-lived and hello to something that lasts. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
Once again, the best-selling truck in America for the 47th consecutive year is Ford F-150. Nobody sells more trucks than Ford, and nobody has a better selection of new and certified pre-owned Ford trucks than Artesia Ford Sales. Our inventory of Ford F-150 trucks has never been better. Plus, Artesia Ford has a great selection of new and certified pre-owned SUVs like Explorer and Expedition. Find out why Ford F-150 is the best-selling truck in America for yourself. Stop by Artesia Ford Sales today or visit artesiaford.com.
All right, Bulldog fans, Bulldogs are on the court. The Lovington Wildcats on the court. Number 42 for the Bulldogs, Kincaid jumping Covington. Number 24 for the Lovington Wildcats. Starters for the Bulldogs, Hammond, Estrada, Wesson, Watkins. That's going to be won by the Wildcats. He just got a quick jump on Clay, did Covington. For the, Kincaid, of course, starting. As Arroyo comes across the timeline, gets it to Rivero. Rivero outside to Covington. Swing it over to Arroyo in the corner. His three-point shot up, no good. Covington gets the rebound, puts it up and in. Good job there by Covington. Hammond right back down the floor. Now he'll slow it down. Arroyo out there to meet him. Julian Arroyo, their point guard. Bounce pass down the block to Estrada. He tries to go to Wesson. It's turned over. Bulldogs' first turnover of the ball game. Covington comes out there with it. Gets it to Julian Arroyo. And he'll cross the timeline, kind of on the left side. He's waving his guys around. Goes to number 12. That's Pando. Pando over on the right side to Arroyo. He's going to go around a screen by Covington into the lane. Going to throw up a runner. It's going to be no good. And the rebound goes out of bounds off of Clay. Clay had it in his hands, and when he jerked it, he just kind of lost the handle. It goes out of bounds. So Lovington basketball. Left side baseline. Arroyo will key it in. Julian Arroyo, their point guard. 2-0 Lovington. 7:06 to go in the first period. And get it in the corner. Thompson for three, and it's going to be off the rim. No good, but there's Covington for the rebound. Gets it to number 12, Pando. Kicks it outside. Number 4 shoots the three-pointer. It's off the front of the rim. No good. But Pando will get the long rebound out on the right wing, and he'll wave Covington out of there. He'll dribble out top. Wesson waiting on him at the three-point line. Now he's going to have Covington come set a screen. He goes down the baseline, stops, gets it back to Covington, right wing, way out top, picked up by Estrada. Now they'll reset, go out to Arroyo. Hammond waiting on him just outside the three-point line as he goes over to the right side, waving his hands a lot, telling guys where to go is Arroyo. Picks up his dribble, goes down on the little bit outside the block. Covington turn around. He's going to be called for a travel, which he did travel. He picked up both feet. His shot ended up going, but travel was called. And the Bulldogs are having Estrada on Covington. Covington about 6'4", but they got Estrada on him. Got Kincaid on Thompson. Thompson guarding Kincaid on the other end as well. Wesson on the right wing goes down. It's going to be tipped away. Turnover Bulldogs. Tries to go Kincaid on the right block. They tip it out of there. Pando comes away with it, goes down the right side to Covington. Covington puts it on the floor, goes to the baseline. Bounce pass to Thompson on the left block, kicks it outside to Rivero, now out to Arroyo. So Arroyo out top, picked up by Hammond, waving again, telling people where to go. Bulldogs in their man-to-man defense. Now skip pass over to Thompson. He puts it on the floor, goes by, and then his shot no good. Oh, my goodness, a late foul call. Bulldog fans do not like it. Coach Mondragon don't either. They're going to call a block. That foul is going to be called on, well, they didn't put it up there yet, but I think they called it on Estrada. Yep, they do. So the first team foul, and they're saying it was on the shot. So Thompson will go to the line. Number 1, DeMarcus Thompson. Lovington, by the way, 14-9 on the season. 7th in max preps. First shot is up and no good off the back of the rim. Bulldogs 13-8 and 6th on max preps as Campbell checks in for Estrada. On the other side, number 11, Ethan Stevens checks in for Rivero. So second free throw upcoming here for the Lovington Wildcats. The Bulldogs in the driver's seat. They're 3-0 in district. Shot is up and shot is no good. He missed them both. Campbell tracks it down. He'll push it up the right side. He goes into the middle, and now he's still dribbling. Going to pick it up, kick it to Wesson. Wesson into the corner. There's a three-pointer by Watkins, and he puts it into the bucket. Bulldogs lead 3. That was tied it up. And then on the other end, shot was partially blocked, but going up and getting it through Clay Kincaid's block was the Lovington Wildcats. Shot goes, so the score now 4-3 Lovington. Three-point shot up high off the backboard. Wesson with the ball. He goes down low. He gets back up in the air, and he's fouled. So Wesson on the backside gets that rebound. Hammond put up that long three-pointer from the left wing, and it goes way up high. It said off the backboard, but it was off the rim. Wesson, as he always seems to find a way, he's not the tallest guy on the court, but he can get up there and get those boards in traffic. He did. When he came down, there was 4 Wildcats all around him. I didn't think they were going to call a foul, but they did as he goes back up. So he's at the line. First one is good. 4-4. He ties it up. 5:13 to go here in the first period. Second shot coming up for Wesson is up, and it's good as well. That time just nothing but net. As Arroyo gets it from Thompson, he's calling a play out. 5-4 Artesia, 5:09 and counting as he crosses the timeline. Arroyo caught it on his hip, but they didn't see it. He gets it to Pando way out top. Now back to Arroyo. He shoots a 3, he came through traffic, and he knocks it down. Good shot there as he got through traffic. David was right on his hip, but he turned and shot and made it. 7-5 Lovington. Hammond across the timeline, goes to the right side. Man-to-man defense, swings it out top to Watkins, over to Wesson. Wesson for a long three. He's going to answer. Diego Wesson says, you can do it, so can I. Knocks it down. Bulldogs lead 8-7, 4:35 as Pando comes across the timeline. Goes to Arroyo way out near midcourt on the right side. As again, he's waving traffic. Bulldogs in their man-to-man defense. Trying to get it down to Covington is where I'm thinking. No, they go to Thompson. He shoots a three. It's going to be high off the rim. No good. And we're going to have a foul on the floor. And they're going to call that on the Bulldogs? They sure do. So it's on number 23 of Artesia, Jaron Watkins. That was away from the ball. As checking in for Clay Kincaid is going to be big Ricky Amandadas. Also checking in for the other side is their big man, number 33, Valente Ferreira. And we saw this in the first two games when they played us in Artesia in the tournament, the City of Champs, and then in the regular district game over in Artesia. Every time Ricky would come in, they would bring in number 33, about the same size, both big men. They come in to battle each other. They're going to get it out to Covington. He's picked up by Watkins. Goes down on the block, left side. Arroyo turns around, fade away, is going to be off the rim, no good. And there's a good rebound and a foul. So number 33, the big man for them, Herrera, fouls Amandadas, who brought down that rebound. That'll be the second team foul on Lovington. Bulldogs also with two. The first on Herrera. 8-7, Artesia with a 1-point lead, 4:11 to go in the first period. As Watkins bounces it into David, he takes a look over Coach Mondragon, gets the play. Arroyo waiting on him, but backing up. He's going to go to that left side to Wesson. Wesson picked up out there by Covington. Now out to Campbell. Campbell picked up aggressively, but he goes by him into the lane. Nice little stutter step. It's going to be tipped out of there, though, on his shot. Covington tips it to himself. He drives down the right side, goes over and up, and they called a block on Hammond. He scores. It looked like it might be a charge, but a block was called. I guess he was too far underneath. The bucket does count, so the score will be 9-8 Lovington with 3:50 to go in the first period. In Covington, who is actually their tall man, their big man. He's 6'4". Number 33, Herrera, he's probably about 6'1", but he's a big guy, so he matches up well with our other big man. There's going to be another foul on Herrera, another good job blocking out. And it was only one shot. The official got it wrong. So it's Bulldog basketball. The shot was missed, and he blew dead, even though the Bulldogs got the rebound. But it'll be Bulldog basketball. Watkins will key it into Hammond. 3:49 to go in the first period. The Bulldogs down by 1, 9-8. Hammond takes a look over at Coach. He'll call the play. Man-to-man defense. Goes the right side to Wesson. Wesson looking underneath. He doesn't get it there to Ricky. Goes outside to Watkins. Now swing it over to the top, and Hammond will reset. Bulldogs, everybody will reset as Wesson comes out and gets the ball. Looks like he's going to control this play. Covington on him as he goes left side, hands it off to Campbell. Campbell to Watkins out top. Back to Ricky out beyond the three-point line. Ricky's going to hand it off to Wesson, and Wesson, whoa, he fouled, no foul called. Watkins in the left side. He'll try to go down the baseline, can't. He stops. Bounce pass to Ricky, up and in, and one. Ricky Almendadas with the bucket. That's the third foul. Well, I don't know if they counted that second one down there on that free throw. So that may just be the second on Herrera. Yeah, it is, because that official blew the play dead a while ago. So Ricky Almendadas with the old-fashioned three-point play. He gets the ball from the official. Bulldogs lead 10-9, and now 11-9 as he knocks that one down. Lovington basketball. Then back and forth here. Both teams with 3 team fouls as we're going to be under 3 minutes pretty quick. 3:05 and counting. Arroyo across the timeline. Goes over to the right side to Stevens. Stevens almost walked. Didn't, though. He gets it back to Arroyo. Bulldogs playing good man-to-man defense there. As Stevens tried to set a screen and unable to get it, Arroyo gets it back outside, and it's going to be stolen away. Charlie Campbell steps in front of it. He'll go in, up, and score, and one. Boy, that was not a smart foul there on Lovington as he was way out in front. He slowed down to make sure he knocks it down easily. He got about 4 inches on number 4. That's Elijah Rivero, who come flying in and fouled him and shouldn't have, but he did. So the Bulldogs now go up by 4, 13-9, and it can be by 5 here as Charlie Campbell, one of our sophomores, will step up to shoot the end one. Thompson checks back in. Getting a break will be Covington. 6'4" young man. All right, so they're telling Campbell to tuck his shirt in right. He had it tucked in, but I guess not enough. He'll step up now and shoot the one free throw. 13-9. And now the score will be 14-9 because he just drew net on that good shot. Checking back in will be Kincaid. Hammond will get a break, so the Bulldogs go big here. Also checking back, well, Hammond stays in actually, and checking out will be Watkins. On the other side, Covington checks back into the ball game. So the Bulldogs have two big men out there now. Herrera takes a seat, but both Kincaid and Amendadas in the ball game. Pando for a long three-pointers. We have no good. Up high for the rebound. Charlie Campbell, he'll push it out of there. Up the left side, he streaks, dribbles through his legs, spins, kicks it into the corner. Wesson for three. It's off the rim, no good, but Campbell was right there, tries to get the rebound. He throws it back in, but Arroyo comes out of there with it. He'll push it up the floor. Kincaid and Hammond back. He throws it to Covington, and it's going to be stolen. The Bulldogs, Hammond comes out of there with it. He's got a one-on-one break. He's going to go to the right side, and then it's going to be a foul. David Hammond will go to the line to shoot two, and that foul called on Arroyo. Bulldogs lead by 5 with 2:11 to go here in the first period, 14-9. David Hammond will go to the line to shoot two. Oh, no, they said it was on the floor. Hammond gets a break. Estrada checks in. All right, so Hammond will key it in. Estrada, who checked in for Hammond, will key it in. Now Herrera checks into the ball game. And Pando Rivero will take a seat. So they go back with two big men to face our two big men. But it's kind of funny, they don't put them on them. Covington's going to go out and guard Campbell, who's pretty big himself. It's Bulldog basketball, but what's going on here? So it was a shooting. I thought it was, and the officials on the floor were confused. He was flying in there taking a shot, and so they had him lined up to key it in. But Hammond will go to the line to shoot two with the 14-9 lead. Shot is up, and the first one bounces off the left rim and goes out to the right side. So the Bulldogs not going to put anybody down there to get a rebound. Hammond just going to knock it down. Lovington has all 5 of their guys down there. Well, Arroyo out behind him. Second shot is good. 15-9, 2:11 to go, and now Hammond will take a seat. Estrada in. And Lovington Thompson will get it into Arroyo. So the Bulldogs will stay in their man-to-man defense. But Covington going to be guarded by Estrada. He'll hand it off to Covington way out on the right side. Herrera comes to give help, and now Covington drives in. His shot up, no good. And big, tall rebound for Clay Kincaid. Gets it to Campbell. He flies up the floor. He's tripped. No foul called. And the ball's going to go through the hands of Wesson as it was Charlie had his shoe drug off. Kind of stumbled, lost the ball, and Wesson couldn't handle it. And now they're going to say, oh, I don't know what just happened. Did they just give us a warning? So they looked to the bench and said, warning on our bench, I guess, because there's no technical foul. But the official turned and said, stop play. So Lovington didn't bring it in so quick, but now they got it in. Arroyo crosses the timeline. Campbell waiting on him, goes over the left side to Pando. He goes around a screen from Thompson. Back to Thompson on the left baseline. He'll kick it back to Pando for three on the left wing, and it's good. Knocked it down to Pando. 15-12, three-point lead for Artesia with 1:34 to go as Campbell comes across the timeline. Calls the play. He'll back it up. They started out there with a double screen, and now still clearing out is now they're going to go back to a double screen. Campbell goes to the left side, steps into it, and and they're calling an offensive foul. I'm not sure they called that on. They did on Clay Kincaid. Said that he blocked illegally as he set that screen. Watkins will check in, and Wesson will get a break. Also checking out on the other side is Rivero. And they're bringing out their big man, or one of their big guys, Herrera. So Valente Herrera will take a seat. Artesia still has the two bigs in, although now Amendadas will take a seat. Wesson back in. So I don't know if I know Lovington is trading, but I guess maybe Coach saw that they were bringing Herrera out, so he brought Amendadas out. Out top, Thompson, he drives in the left side. Good job there by Clay Kincaid as he tipped that shot. Then he gets the rebound. Campbell down the floor quickly. He's going to pass it, and I don't know if he was ready. Watkins goes off his hands on the left side. Out of bounds. Turnover on the Bulldogs. So Arroyo will bring it across the timeline. Under a minute now. 56 seconds and counting. He's over on the right side. Campbell waiting on him at the three-point line. Gets it to Pando. Pando's going to put it on the floor. Back to Arroyo. He's going to spot for three. It's going to be off to the right side. Thompson gets the rebound. Shot up and no good. And there's Clay Kincaid. He pulls down the board. He's going to get it ahead to Campbell. Down to 40 seconds. Campbell down the floor quickly. It's going to be off of Rivero and out of bounds. He's trying to get it to Watkins on the left side. Tough pass there. Luckily, it just went off the hand instead of a turnover. So Watkins will key it in on the left baseline. He's going to go out top to Wesson. Bulldogs probably playing for the last second shot here. Campbell with the ball. Picked up by Arroyo. He's going to go to the right side to Estrada. Looking, trying to get it down in there to Clay. Clay's got the height advantage over Thompson, but pretty good front there by Thompson. Going to do it again. This time they do get it down there. Good job by Clay Kincaid. They came from the backside, unable to strip it from him. He goes up and in. The Bulldogs now lead 17-12. Arroyo across the timeline. Going to fade over to that right side. Campbell stays in front of him after the attempted screen there by Thompson. Gets it to Covington. He's going to drive in on the left side. He'll go up and dunk it. So the Bulldogs bring it back down. It's going to be a three-quarter shot. It's going to be up. Oh, almost good for Campbell, but boy, Covington just took it to the rack. Went by Watkins, who's given up about 7 inches. He just goes in and dunks it. At the end of one, 17-14, Artesia with the lead. That did get the crowd into it, though. 3-point lead. We're going to hear from Big O Tires. We'll be back.
Shop Big O Tires January 15th to February 19th and get up to $160 in tire rebates on select sets of 4 Michelin tires. Plus, get free basic installation now until February 19th, valued at up to $110. Only at Big O Tires, the team you trust. Not valid with other offers. Disposal fees and shop fees extra. Void where prohibited. See rebate form for details. Additional retailer offer advertised within is independent from the manufacturer's offer.
If you didn't tell, that it's a big crowd here. Artesia, as always, travels great. Lovington has got a big crowd here as well. And that brought the Lovington fans to their feet on a big dunk by Covington. As he just blew by the defense of the Bulldogs, went right in on the right side, went up and slammed it home. All right, so it'll be Bulldog basketball going from left to right here to start the second period, up by 3, 17-14. Student section gets up, starts hollering at Estrada, who is keying it in right in front of him. Gets it into Hammond. The starter's back on the floor for Artesia. Watkins, Hammond, Kincaid, Estrada, and Wesson. Hammond way out on the left side, going to dribble to the right side to Estrada. He's going to go into the corner. It's tipped by Rivero and out of bounds. So those long passes, tough because it gives them time to get into the passing lane, but luckily not intercepted, just tipped out of bounds. So the Bulldogs will key it in the corner right side. Wesson going to go out to Hammond. Hammond looks over at Coach. Bulldogs will set up an offensive play here with a 3-point lead and 7:39 and counting in the half. Hammond goes over to the left side. Still dribbling. Goes back to Wesson. Wesson on the right side now. Back to David. David swings it in the corner to Estrada. He's picked up by Covington. Gets it back out to David. David starts to go into the lane. Kicks it to Wesson. Back out to Hammond. Swing it over to Watkins. Back out to Hammond. So they're just, it looks like they're just playing a man-to-man defense. Bulldogs kind of keeping it around the outside as Hammond goes to Watkins. Watkins on the left side. Back to Hammond. Back to Jaron. He'll back it up. Out near midcourt is David. He turns around and looks. And so now they have Covington on Clay Kincaid as Watkins tries to go down the baseline. He's cut off over there by Pando. Wesson on the outside. He's going to step into traffic, throw up a runner. No good. Gets his own rebound or knocks it up. And Estrada gets the ball from the knock up by Wesson, and he scores. Bulldogs lead by 5. Now long three-pointer. Right side, no good. Bulldogs, Estrada was battling for it, but it comes out of there to Arroyo as Thompson's able to get it on the floor. He's going to hand it off to Rivero, swing it over to the left side to Covington. Covington's going to go throw it underneath to Thompson. His shot is partially blocked by, and then it's going to be tipped out of there, but he was on the line is what the call is. So Thompson tipped it out on the rebound as Clay Kincaid partially tipped his shot. When he went up for the rebound, Watson got a hand on it and had his foot on the line. So Bulldog basketball, 6:27 and counting. Well, they hadn't started yet. We're still dribbling. The clock still has not started. Still hasn't started. Now finally does. He probably took 7 seconds, and then we're going to have Wesson gets tied up with Arroyo, gets it to Estrada. Watkins on the right side for 3, off the back of the rim, no good. Great rebound by Kincaid. Gets it to Watkins in the paint. Shot is up. Again, no good. This time Thompson with the board, and they're going to call a foul on Clay from behind for the push. So it'll be Clay Kincaid. I think that's his second. And that'll be the first team foul here in the second period on the Bulldogs. Checking back in for Clay will be Ricky Amendadas, as Clay now has 2 fouls. Boy, the Bulldogs down there had great shots. This wouldn't fall. Had 2 of them. Arroyo across the timeline on the right side. Gonna bounce pass it to Rivero. Picked up by Wesson. Way over on the right side. Tries to go to Covington. Now to Arroyo for a long 3. It's going to be no good. Ricky Amendadas pulls down the board. They get it to Watkins. Get it ahead to David. David on the left side. Now he'll stop, slow it down. Take a look back at coach. Bulldogs all get in their spots. Set up an offensive play here. Hammond on the right side, right wing, looking. He's still dribbling. Nobody's coming out with him. Arroyo standing about at the three-point line. Now David goes to the right side, outside to Estrada, swing it over to Wesson. Wesson picked up by Rivero, trying to feed it down to Ricky, unable to. Long three-pointer is good. Jaron Watkins with the bucket. Hit it from dead center, about 3 foot behind the three-point line. The Bulldogs take their biggest lead of the ballgame by 8. Arroyo down the floor to Pando, picks up his dribble, kicks it over to Covington out on the right wing, out pretty far out there. Estrada going to stay in front of him, hands it off to Rivero, and now back out to Pando out top. Watkins on him as he starts to try to drive, picks up his dribble, tipped away. Good job by Jaron Watkins as he took that ball away. He drives in on the right side, stutter step, shows up the shot, and there's a blocking foul. That'll put Jaron Watkins on the line to shoot 2 with the lead 22-14 and 4:57 to go in the first period. So the Bulldogs starting to extend a little bit here. Biggest lead of the ball game. They lead by 8, and they have a chance to get it up to double digits. And a timeout taken by Lovington. It will be 32nd. So we'll take it as well. 22-14, Artesia.
Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, home-owned and operated for over 50 years, are here for all of your plumbing, heating, and cooling needs. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling has the expertise to install residential, commercial, and industrial air conditioning units, including the conversion of evaporative coolers to refrigerated air systems. Cut cooling costs with high-efficiency Carrier units from Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, your authorized Carrier dealer. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, a proud sponsor of Artesia Bulldogs and our community for over 50 years.
All right, so our score 22-14. Artesia will be shooting 2 free throws here. Jaron Watkins goes to the line. And I'm not sure what Lovington was thinking. Herrera was running down the floor like it was their ball, but he turns around and comes back. This time the Bulldogs will put guys down there to attempt rebounds if Watkins misses the second one. His first attempt is up and, oh, no good. I was going to say it was going to roll in. It rolled around for a minute and then popped out to the left side. Shot that one a little bit flat, hit the front of the rim and rolled to the back and then out. Second free throw is up and in and out again on the left side. Rivero comes down with the rebound. He'll go over to Arroyo. Arroyo picked up by Campbell, pushing him back. Had him trapped for a minute, gets it ahead. And into the ballgame with Stevens. Stevens over there hustled, picked up, and he gets it to Arroyo. Arroyo goes into the paint. He'll throw up a shot, and what do they call there? A block on Ricky Amendadas. And a technical on Ricky Amendadas. So Ricky turned and said something to the official, and he was quick to pull the tee out of the pocket. So this will be 2 shots by Arroyo, and then he'll get two technical free throws as well. So this could be a 4-point swing and the ball. As the official's now talking about it. Not sure what they're discussing, but Arroyo will go to the line, their point guard, Julian Arroyo, number 3. 22-14 Bulldogs, but 4 points could happen right here, plus they get the ball. First shot is up, and the first shot is good. So the second free throw coming from Arroyo. Big crowd, man. It's just almost a fully packed house on the lower levels. Quite a few Bulldog fans up behind us. Second shot is good as well, so he knocks down the first 2. Those are the technical fouls shots. Now Ricky will take a seat. In for him will be, I guess, Wesson. Well, no, now they're saying the technical foul. Well, I guess you shoot them all without anybody down there. You're getting the ball back anyhow. So everybody will come back to the half court. And Arroyo will step up for 2 more. 16-22 Bulldogs. Shot is up and the shot is good. for Arroyo. 22-17, Artesia. I'm wondering if this is their homecoming. I see some students over there and look like prom dresses. Fourth shot is good. He goes 4 for 4. So it was a 4-point swing plus the ball. So the Bulldogs were up by 8 before that. Now only up by 4, and Lovington gets the basketball. Thompson will key it in over in front of the Lovington student section, which is packed. They've been standing, of course, the whole ball game, just like ours does. All right, Covington with the ball. Now hands it back to Thompson. Thompson's going to be picked up by Wesson. Go to the right side. Way out on the wing is Arroyo. He gives a stutter step, goes into the lane. Shot is partially blocked, and it goes off the hands of Thompson, who had a hand out there. The ball was partially blocked, and he couldn't bring in that rebound. Bulldog basketball. Estrada into Hammond, 4:26 and counting. As he crosses the timeline. Going to go to Campbell, out on the left wing. Covington out on Charlie. Charlie goes into the lane, picks up his dribble, kicks it outside to Watkins. Watkins puts it on the floor. He goes into the lane. Now he'll back it out, swing it over to Estrada on the left side. Thompson waiting on Nye. He's going to pick up his dribble, looking for somewhere to go with it. He's going to go to Wesson out near midcourt. Wesson drives into the lane, spins. He's fouled. No foul called. Hammond gets the ball, so he'll dribble back out. And Wesson swung. I think it was Rivero that came in and helped and got his hand out. The ball was stripped away. And then it goes to, and it's going to be out of bounds. They're going to say off the Bulldogs. Coach Mondragon can't believe it. Arguing with the official. You can hear the crowd. He's going to timeout taken. I thought he was going to tee Coach Mondragon up. Timeout taken. You hear our Bulldog fans saying boo, and you hear the Lovington fans cheering. We'll be right back. 22-18 RT.
At Richland Motors, it's never been easier to sell or trade your current car, truck, or SUV for a newer model to hit the road in. Even if you don't purchase from Richland, they want to buy your vehicle for top dollar. But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. That's a whole lot of confidence for you. See Richland for details. 2nd and Sycamore and 1309 Southeast Main.
Both fan bases still going crazy the entire time out. Coach Mondragon was trying to explain. They weren't going to change the call, but he was trying to explain his case, and the official just kept shaking his head no. All right, Arroyo brings it in. Down the center of the court he goes. Hammond waiting on him at the three-point line. They're going to set a screen by Covington. Swings over the left side to Thompson into the corner. It goes to Stevens. Back out to the right wing now to Arroyo, who'll put it on the floor. Step back three is going to be off the rim. No good. Good job there by Nye Estrada, blocking out the much bigger man. And that's going to be a foul on number 24, Cale Covington. Nye about 6 foot, Covington 6'4", but boy, Nye got high. He was also had good position, and he's fouled. And that's the second on Covington and the third team foul. All right, Hammond taking his time. 22-18 lead here with 3:18 to go in the first half. As Hammond going to swing it to Watkins. Watkins on the right side. Gets it to Estrada. Estrada picked up by Thompson. Now to Campbell. Campbell steps back. He fakes the three. Kicks it over to Watkins on the right wing. He's going to go back out to Campbell. Campbell puts it on the floor. Backs out to Weston. And he'll step back, look over at coach. He'll run and play again. Diego drives into the lane. He tries to throw up the shot. They're going to call a travel. Not a foul. A travel. Weston pleading his case, but to no avail. So turnover Bulldogs. We're under 3 minutes, 2:54 to go in the first half. Lovington basketball. Thompson to Arroyo. He'll pick up his pace as he goes across the right side on the timeline. Campbell waiting on him. Looking for the screen from Covington. He goes around that screen. Steps it to Thompson over into the corner to Stevens for three. That's too long. And there's another push by Covington. Another great block out by Nye Estrada. So that's a big deal. Nye Estrada doing outstanding work down there against a much bigger man. They're going to bring in Herrera and Pando back into the ball game for the Lovington Wildcats as Stevens and Covington will take a break. Covington, that was his third foul. And now we got guys pushing each other down here, and it's Herrera and now the official stepping in between them. The two big guys. Almendares and Herrera giving each other some shoves. Now Coach Mondragon talking to the other official on the other end And it looked like he was saying, I can't hear him. And now the Lovington coach marching down. Boy, this is it's a tense game here. Both coaches highly involved. The officials highly involved. We're going to get it down on the left side. Watkins wide open for three. It's off the rim, no good. Thompson high for the rebound. He'll hand it off to Arroyo. Boy, that would have been a good Bulldog fans would have come out of their seats. But instead it goes off the back of the rim. Arroyo got the rebound. So he's now looking for a screen. He's going to hand it off to Rivero. Rivero picked up by Estrada. Goes to Thompson. Thompson to Pando. He's going to shoot a long three on the left side. It's going to be no good. Another big-time rebound for Nye Estrada. He's playing like a big man. Excellent job there by Nye, and he gets it to Campbell. He'll walk it across the timeline. We go under 2 minutes, 2:01, and now under 2 minutes. Campbell goes around a screen from Amandadas, picks his dribble up. Now he goes back into the face, goes it out to Nye for three. That's short, and Arroyo comes out with the rebound. 2-on-1, Campbell trying to chase down Rivero. Up, no good, and a rebound for Campbell, but then it's ripped away, and that should be, we'll see what they call here. They're going to call jump ball as Arroyo slung Campbell to the ground. Boy, you can hear both fan bases on their feet. That was a rough play. It's going to be Lovington basketball on the possession arrow. Rivero will key it in on the left side baseline. Rivero looking, try to get it into Pando, unable to. Now he's going to try to get in. There's 3 seconds. Did they call it? Oh, 5 seconds. 5-second call, but Herrera was in there the entire time, so it could have been a 3-second call, but instead 5 seconds. Bulldogs with good defense. Turnover Lovington. Stevens will check back in. And for the Bulldogs, Hammond will check in. Rivera will take a break. Ricky Amandadas will take a break. So neither team with big men out. Well, Herrera's still in the ball game, actually. So let's see who they try. Oh, they're going to put Jeremy. He can put him on Jeremy Watkins. That's a mismatch. And there's a foul as Arroyo goes out and fouls. He's telling the coaches that they got a mismatch. He's telling his coaches that look like you can't leave Herrera in here on Watkins. That was the 5th team foul, so that's going to put Hammond on the free throw line. That's exactly, he fouled him on purpose and then turned to his coaching staff and said, no, you can't leave him. I read his lips. So Herrera was going to be guarding Watkins. Bulldogs still a little bit longer on the floor because Campbell probably 6'1", 6'2", and he's the tallest guy on the floor right now besides Herrera. But he's coming out after this free throw. First one is up and good for Hammond. Checking into the ballgame for the first time will be Kyler Reeves, and he will come in for Hammond. So our score now back to a lead of 5 for the Bulldogs, 23-18, as Hammond has another chance here to add to it. Shot is up, and the shot is good. 24-18, 6-point lead. Thompson into Arroyo. Gets it back to Thompson quickly. He's covered up back there in the backcourt as Wesson staying on him, and then they're going to have a reach foul on Diego. That'll be the 4th team foul on Artesia. And Wesson's second. 1:32 to go in the first half. Bulldogs by 6, 24-18. And they'll key it in and get it into number 20 who just checked in, Reeves, back to Arroyo. Hammond staying in front of him. He's on the left wing. Picked up his dribble kind of early, gets it to Pando. He floats it up into the lane. No good, gets his own rebound. Puts a shot up and good. So Pando, nobody went up but him, and he got the second shot to go. Estrada on the left side, back to Hammond. 24-20, 1:08 and counting. Bulldogs lead by 4. Swing it over to Wesson, right wing. He's picked up by Pando. He's going to go to Jaron. Jaron out top, picked up by Reeves. Looking for a one-on-one match. He steps back. Three-pointer is no good. Flying in was the Bulldogs, but it goes off the rim. Arroyo the other direction. He'll go. Oh, and that's going to be a offensive foul. Had to be. Great job by David Hammond. He took that the entire way. Arroyo got out of control and just ran over him. That's going to be the 3rd foul on Arroyo. He's telling the coaches, I got 3, let me out of here, and they do. Coming in for him will be Rivero. With 48 seconds to go in the first half, Bulldogs have a chance to lengthen their lead here. They lead right now 24-20. David taking a look over to coach. He calls out the play. Comes in, it's going to be Rivero on him. Goes to the right side to Wesson. Wesson outside to Estrada. Swing it over to Jaron on the left wing. Now they're going to go down the left block. Good move by Campbell. He gets his own rebound, puts it back up, no good. Wesson with the big rebound. He's fouled, and Wesson will go to the line to shoot 2. So good job by the sophomore, Charlie Campbell. As he was down on that block, he spun into the lane, put it up, no good, got his own rebound, went back up, no good. No fouls called, but Wesson gets the board. He goes up, and he's fouled, so he'll shoot 2. That foul called on number 11, Ethan Stevens, and that's his first. It is the 5th team foul. Shot up, rolls around, and out. Does not fall for Diego. My wife's keeping the stats for me up in the stands, but the Bulldogs, kind of like the Lady Bulldogs, are missing some free throws here. They still lead 24-20. Second shot is up, and it's going to be no good as well. Thompson up high for the board. He'll get it to Rivero. Rivero up ahead to Stevens on the right side. He's going to drive, pushes off, no foul call, gets it to Thompson in the lane. He loses the ball. It'll be Bulldog basketball. Thompson looked like he was ready to just bound up and dunk that thing, but he lost it on the dribble, goes off his knee and out of bounds. So the Bulldogs probably going to play for the last shot here. We're down to 16 seconds as Hammond still not across timeline, taking his time. Rivero's going to come out to meet him. They're going to bring over Pendo to cover him, but they get it to Campbell on the left wing. Campbell puts it on the floor, goes to Estrada in the corner. Down to 4 seconds. Estrada, I don't know if he realizes we're out of time here. Campbell with the ball, 1 second. He's going to throw up a shot, which is going to be off the front of the rim. I don't know if it would have counted anyway. So at the half, Artesia by 4, 24-20. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have some stats for you. So stay right there.
Dean's Inc. of Artesia provides a superior choice for all your electrification, communication, and supply needs with a vision to be the premier industrial electrical service provider in New Mexico and West Texas, providing unparalleled quality in supplies and service with highly skilled and conscious personnel. We pledge to our customers to exhibit the utmost in integrity and reputation while providing superior quality in all we do. Dean's Inc., located at 409 Commerce Road or online at deansinc.com.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin & Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin & Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin & Brown, your choice for experienced state-of-the-art dentistry.
Hey, Artesia Bulldog fans, are you ready to unleash the spirit of victory this season? Tate Branch Auto Group is proud to stand alongside the Bulldogs as they charge onto the field, court, and track. Just like our commitment to delivering top-notch vehicles and service, your dedication and passion for the Bulldogs inspire us every day. Visit Tate Branch Auto Group today, either in person or online, because when it comes to supporting the Bulldogs, we're all in. Tate Branch Auto Group, revving up the Bulldog pride. Go Bulldogs! Here are some helpful tips to get you and your teeth through the winter months from Smile Expressions in Artesia. Brush your teeth twice a day. Brushing not only protects your teeth, but also protects the gums from catching infections. Use the right toothpaste. The cold winter air as well as sinus pressure can cause sensitivity. Floss daily. Flossing protects your mouth from developing plaque, which can make you more prone to problems like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and oral cancer. At Smile Expressions, we welcome new patients. Contact us today, 575-746-1900.
Kane Electrical Supply is your #1 distributor when it comes to the top-of-the-line inventory. Kane Electric carries name brands such as Appleton, Burndy, Fluke, Cooper Lighting, Hoffman, Phillips Lighting, iDeck, Klein Tools, and Square D. Kane Electric has your professionals and will assist you with any information you may have on electrical supplies. Kane Electric delivers on location too. Come by Kane Electric today in Artesia at 1911 North Roselawn.
At Artesia General Hospital, our board-certified podiatrists are committed to providing personalized care in a welcoming environment. Dr. Jennifer Chow and Dr. Michael Krupa offer the latest surgical techniques and treat a range of conditions including arthritis, bunions, joint care, and more. If you're suffering from foot, ankle, or lower leg pain, we can help. Visit artesiageneral.com/foot care to request an appointment and begin your journey toward happier, healthier feet.
Home health care is health care in the comfort of your own home when you cannot care for yourself. Home care services can help someone who has chronic health issues, medical setbacks, or health impairments. J&J has the best skilled nurses and therapists for any of your special needs. So why pick a stranger to care for those you love when you can pick your beloved neighbor with over 25 years of experience? J&J Home Care is here for all your home care needs. Call us now at 575-746-2892 or visit us at www.jjhc.org.
Devon Energy is proud to support Artesia High School athletic programs. By partnering with Artesia, we're making an investment in the long-term future of our community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership, skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From our team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Bulldogs from Devon Energy.
We're at the half here on KSVP Radio, KSVPTV.com. We're on Facebook and YouTube as well. Thanks for joining us. This is Joby Hodling. We're in Lovington, second half of our doubleheader. By the way, all three teams for the Bulldogs that have played have won. The girls JV won, the boys JV won, and then the girls varsity won. So now the boys varsity looking to finish it off, but we got a half to go. For the Lovington Wildcats, number 3, Julian Arroyo has 7 points, 4 for 4 from the line and a three-pointer. Micah Pendo with also 7 points. He has 2 two-point field goals and a three-pointer. Kel Covington with 6 points, and they're the only Lovington Wildcats that have scored. They've got all of their points, which is 20. Lovington turned it over 6 times there in the first half. Arroyo has 3 fouls. Thompson with 1, Rivera with 1, Stevens with 1, Pendo with 1, Covington with 3, and Herrera with 2. So probably their 2 best players have 3 apiece. For the Artesia Bulldogs, Campbell has 3 points. He had a 2-point field goal and the and 1. Also has 3 rebounds and a steal. David Hanlon with 3 points, 3 for 4 from the line. He's got a steal and a foul. Nye Estrada with the 2-point field goal, 3 rebounds, and I've talked about Nye in this ballgame. 3 big rebounds on the defensive end. He also has 1 assist and 1 foul. Diego Wesson with 5 points. He hit 2 free throws and a three-pointer, and he is 2 for 4 from the line. 2 rebounds to go along with 2 assists and 2 fouls for Diego. Jaron Watkins leading the way. He's got 2 3-pointers, 6 points, but he was 0 for 2 at the line. But he does have 6 points with the rebound and a steal. Clay Kincaid has a bucket to go along with 3 rebounds and 2 fouls, and Ricky Almendadas has 3. He hit a 2-point field goal and the and 1. He also has 3 rebounds and 2 fouls. Artesia turned it over 6 times in the first half. It was 17-14 Bulldogs at the end of 1, and now here at the end of 2, they've made it a 1-point bigger lead. It is 24-20 at the half. We'll continue the halftime show right here, KSVP Radio, KSVPTV.com. Stay tuned.
Sometimes that dog barking is an Artesia Bulldog preparing for victory. Most of the time, however, it's probably just the family pet asking for attention. Artesia Animal Clinic provides a full range of services for just about any size pet or animal. Our new clinic has been expanded to provide better quality of care, including an in-house laboratory, radiology, surgery, herd health, and more. So the next time your pet looks like they could use some extra care, come by Artesia Animal Clinic in our newly remodeled and expanded facility at 110 West Mahone Drive.
So what do love and onions have in common? Well, they both can make you cry, and both are on our mind right now. Hi, this is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. February is a time for roses and chocolate kisses, but it's also time to plant onion. Yeah, I know, you were wondering, where is he going with this? Growing your own onions is easy and fun, and we have everything you need to get started. So when you think of love, think of onion.
Just be sure and bring along a few breath mint.
Yes, dear.
Hi Artesia, Cambria here from your local KFC and Taco Bell. Being a mom of 2 boys, I know the struggle after a long day of trying to get dinner on the table. So let us take that off your to-do list. Come by and try our 10-piece feast. A 10-piece dark special with mashed potatoes, gravy, creamy coleslaw, 5 buttermilk biscuits, and a half-gallon beverage bucket of your choice for only $31.99. We will also now honor our competitors' coupons at our location. Yes, that's right. Save your gas from driving across town and bring their coupons to our store. As always, it's great to be a Bulldog, and we hope to see you soon at your local Artesia KFC Taco Bell.
Get your tickets now for Red Zone Presents A Night with Jason Witten, coming to Artesia Saturday, April 13th. Jason Witten is an 11-time Pro Bowl selection and 2-time NFL All-Pro with the Dallas Cowboys and is currently head coach at Liberty Christian High School in Argyle, Texas. Jason is one of sports' top leaders on and off the field. Tickets are free, but you must have a ticket to enter. To get your free tickets, contact the Artesia Chamber of Commerce. This invitation courtesy of H.F. Sinclair. Excited about Jason Witten coming to Artesia.
Hey, I've had a few drinks. Can you give me a ride home?
Save us all. Make that call.
Never drink, then drive.
This message from the Eddy County DWI program.
Check it out.
Introducing the new and improved taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar. Now more delicious. Zero never tasted so good. Try it now.
All right, Bulldog fans, we're back here. We got about a minute 13 left counting down here to go into the second half, but they may come out early. They did in the first game. As if both teams get on the floor, they may just stop it and come on out. Artesia leading here at the half, if you're just now joining us, 24-20 in a game here against the Lovington Wildcats. And been a little contentious at times. We've had a technical. We've had some strong plays by both teams. We'll see how the second half goes as both teams are on the floor now. The starters back on the floor, it looks like, for both teams. So Hammond, Estrada, Wesson, Watkins, and Kincaid for the Bulldogs. Thompson, Arroyo, Rivero, Pando, and Covington for the Lovington Wildcats. And it'll be Bulldog basketball. They flopped in. The Bulldogs now going from right to left on your radio dial. Wearing their black travel unis with white numbers and orange lettering or orange outlines. Hammond down the right side, picks up his dribble, goes out to Wesson. Wesson out top, picked up by Pando, swings it over to a wide open Watkins, who got a good screen, but the three-pointer is off, and a rebound comes down to Pando. He'll come across the timeline, get it to Covington. Covington on the right side. He's going to drive in, spin, throw up a little runner, and there's Thompson on the backside. Got the rebound and putback, 24-22 Artesia. Hammond crosses the timeline on the right side. Now he'll fade to the center. Arroyo on him, waiting for him back to the three-point line. Inside the three-point line, I should say. Looking to go down underneath to Kincaid. Wesson kicks it over to Estrada for three on the left side. It's going to be off to the right side. And again, Pando with the rebound. So back-to-back long shots for the Bulldogs. Arroyo up the floor. He goes into the lane, stops, pumps, kicks it to the corner to Covington for three. In and out, no good. Thompson there for the rebound, puts it up and in. So the same thing happened back-to-back. Thompson gets the board and goes up and scores. It's tied up, 24-24. Hammond looking over to the left side, going to go to Watkins. He picked up by Rivero on the left wing. Going to go to David in the corner, trying to go underneath onto the block to Kincaid. Not able to get it there. They're fronting, and Covington staying on that back side, not going out to cover Estrada. So kind of got him double teamed down there, even though it's a man-to-man. Wesson for three in the corner, shot no good. Rivero comes down for the rebound, gets it to Arroyo. He'll come up the middle of the lane, speeds up, goes into the lane on the right side, throws up a shot, and they're going to call a foul, and one. Oh, my goodness. Hammond called for the block. He was about 10 feet out as Arroyo goes to the right side of him. And kind of a continuation call, really, is what I would call it. But the bucket counts, and Arroyo's going to the line, and Coach Mondragon calls a timeout. 26-24, 6 unanswered for Lovington. 6:28 to go in the third period. We'll be right back.
It's that time again for Central Valley Electric Cooperative's annual meeting. So mark your calendar for Saturday, March 16th. The drive-through meeting will be at the Bulldog Bowl parking lot, and the first 200 registered members will receive a $50 gift card, a goodie bag, and be entered for a chance to win a door prize. CVE is your co-op. Use your power and come vote at the annual meeting. You can drive through anytime between 9 a.m. and noon on Saturday, March 16th. Hope to see you there.
So Lovington comes out here to start the second half. Bulldogs missed their first three shots, kind of taking some long ones there, didn't take much time. And Lovington takes advantage, gets the three rebounds, fires down the court, makes three shots, and on the last one, Arroyo was fouled, so the and one is upcoming here for him as they were down 24-26, 24-20, and now lead 26-24 and go up by three with this free throw on the and one. If Arroyo can knock it down. He gets the ball from the official. Takes a good deep breath, takes a practice dribble, shot is up, and the shot is good. 27-24 Lovington. Campbell will get it in as he came in out of that timeout. He'll get it in to Hammond. So Campbell, Hammond, Wesson, as he's trying to get it to Campbell, and they're going to call a foul on Rivero. He was just he was standing on top of Campbell, and that's where the foul is. Campbell was trying to get the ball from Hammond. Also in for the Bulldogs, Watkins, Kincaid, and Wesson. Campbell will key it in, goes into the backcourt to David. David will be picked up as he crosses the timeline by Arroyo, but he's just backing up. Goes to Watkins, picked up by Covington. Watkins to Campbell. Campbell on the right side, dribbles, goes into the lane, loses the handle, gets it back, takes a step, puts up the runner, and it's going to fall for Charlie Campbell. Arroyo right back down the floor quickly, goes into the lane, kicks it over to Covington, and there's going to be a charge. David Hammond took it. That's going to be the fourth on Arroyo. I think that's his fourth, and it is. Second team foul. 27-26 Lovington. As Kincaid gets it into Hammond, he'll come down the floor. So probably their best player is Arroyo. He now has 4 fouls early in the third period. One more and he's fouled out. Hammond going to go challenging. Goes into the lane, gets it to Watkins. Watkins goes back to Hammond out top. Hands it off to Campbell. Campbell's going to be picked up by Rivero. Goes to the left side. Going to hand it off to David. David swings around the top. Stutter steps. Goes into the lane. Kicks it back out to Wesson. Wesson on the far right wing. So the Bulldogs unable to get it down to Kincaid. They've been looking at him. Now Wesson drives, and he goes, and it goes off to Kincaid and out of bounds. Good take there by Diego, and they collapsed on him. He threw it right into the gut of Kincaid, but it goes through his hands and out of bounds. So turnover Bulldogs. They're down by 1 with 5:19 to go as Bulldogs now putting a little half-court trap on. Thompson with the ball on the left side. He'll get it ahead to Rivero to Covington. He's going to kick it into the corner. Pando for 3 on the right side off the rim. No good. Wesson pulls down the rebound. Good job by Diego staying after that one as Rivero got a hand on it, stripped it away. Up the floor, Campbell on the right wing and put it on the floor. Step back 3 is going to be long. Covington on the left side pulls down the rebound, hands it off to Arroyo. And he'll just walk it across the timeline with 4:51 and counting to go in the third period. Hammond waiting on him about 2 feet out in front of the three-point line. Arroyo just standing out there dribbling. Now he'll go into motion. Go to the right side. Hammond staying in front of him. Picks up his dribble. Going to go to Covington, and good job by Campbell. He got the steal. And did they say he was out of bounds, or was he fouled? I guess he stepped out of bounds. So coming back into the ball game will be Estrada. David will get a break. Nye comes in. It'll be Lovington basketball. Thompson right over on the right corner at the end of the Lovington bench is where he will put it in. Gets it into Arroyo. His long three-point shot. Boy, he buried it. 29-26, 30-26, Lovington with a 4-point lead. Campbell comes across the left side, dribbling over that left side. Rivero waiting on him. Kincaid's coming out to set a screen. He's going to go around that screen to the right side, picks up his dribble, kicks it to Wesson. Wesson for 3, and he buries it. Answers right back. Arroyo down the floor quickly. He's going to shoot another deep 3. It's off the rim, no good. Clay Kincaid up high. And he throws it away. And then the foul, he didn't realize Wesson wasn't looking. So Kincaid got the good board, and then he threw it to Wesson, who had turned his back. Who'd they call the foul on? So they do call it on Diego. That's going to be his 3rd and the 2nd team foul. And Rivero got tangled up with, I guess, Diego. He's being helped off the court. Checking in for the Bulldogs. That was Stevens is checked in for Rivero, and Kincaid will take a break. Ricky Amendadas on the floor now for the Bulldogs. Lovington basketball. Thompson will key it in over in front of his crowd on the left side over there. From us, Covington with the basketball. He's going to go to Thompson. Thompson in on the left side. Runs into a wall. Still throws it up and makes it. He just came to a complete stop as he ran into Ricky. But then a little fadeaway, and now we're going to have a timeout taken by a coach from Lovington. 30-second timeout. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. 32-29.
If you're looking for a career that offers challenge, purpose, and opportunity while valuing you and your work-life balance, we invite you to start your journey at Coterra Energy. Here at Coterra Energy, our operations are growing fast, and we're looking for qualified individuals for field and office positions. New employees are eligible to receive a sign-on bonus, and once hired, they'll receive an unmatched benefits package. Producing energy, empowering people, building community. Text Coterra, C-O-T-E-R-R-A, to 71441 to start your journey today. Coterra Energy is an equal opportunity employer.
Bulldog basketball coming out of the timeout. 32-29 Lovington with 3:51 to go in the third period. Estrada gets it into Campbell. Wesson Watkins, and Amendadas on the floor for the Bulldogs. As Lovington stays in their man-to-man defense. Stevens is coming out on Campbell. He swings it over to the right side. He's way back there. Now they go down on the elbow. Watkins steps inside, and it's going to go off of Covington and out of bounds. Nice look there by Watkins trying to get it to Ricky. But Covington at 6'4" got a hand up, got it in. Checking in for the Wildcats, Pando will be number 10, his first time in. That's JoJo Perez. I remember he played quite a bit in the last game. Watkins on the left side, gets it into Estrada. Perez hounding him. He's going to hand it off to Watkins in the corner. JoJo Perez staying in front of him. He backs it out to Campbell. Campbell takes a look at Coach. Perez coming out on him. He's going to go by him to the right side. Now he continues his dribbling. Stop. Little jumper is going to be off the front of the rim. No good. Covington comes down with the rebound for the Wildcats. He'll push it all the way up the right side. Now he's going to go into the lane. Stripped away. And the Bulldogs, Estrada comes out of there with it. Hands it off to Ricky. Ricky's going to get it ahead to Campbell. He'll stop and let the traffic go by him. Now he steps, goes through traffic, goes into the baseline. Now come back outside. Skip pass over to Estrada, and he's fouled. That's going to be number 5. Arroyo just fouled out of the ball game. So you hear the Artesia fans, Lovington fans, not happy. They're just all standing in unbelief. But he just fouled out with 2:55 to go. He'll go over and shake Coach Mondragon's hand, and let's see who comes in for him. It'll be number 22. He hadn't been in yet. Anson Marcus comes in for the Wildcats, and Arroyo is fouled out of the ballgame. Estrada back out to Hammond down the right side over there. Hammond got JoJo Perez in front of him. He's going to clear out the left side, trying to go down on the block. Now he kicks it to Estrada, wide open out top. Three-pointer is good. Nice, Estrada knocks it down. Bulldogs tie it up, 32-32. JoJo Perez over to the right side to Covington. He tries to drive by Estrada. Into the lane, hands it off to Marcus. Blocked hard by Ricky, but they're going to call a foul. Boy, the official called the foul. Wow. He was all the way over. So the block shot looked clean. He was on the left side block, Ricky was. The official who called the foul was right down in front of us. The farthest official away, the one that was right there on the play, did not call a foul, but the foul was called nonetheless. So going to the line will be number 22, Anson Marcus. He just entered the ball game. His first shot off the back of the rim, no good. 32-32 with 2:33 to go in the third period. And now checking into the ball game for Thompson will be Valente Herrera, number 33. So he's coming in to battle with Ricky. And although Estrada's given up 4 inches to the other big man Covington, he'll be battling him. Shot is up, it's no good, and there he is. Good block out by Nye Estrada. He gets the rebound. Gets to Hammond up the left side. Hammond's going to fade it over to Nye. Nye picked up over there, tries to go by him. Covington cuts him off. Back out to Hammond, right up top. JoJo Perez on him. He's going to go to that left side. Back to Nye out top, swing it over to Watkins. He looks at the three, doesn't take it, backs it out. Charlie Campbell with the ball. He goes into the lane. He's going to throw up a little runner, and it's good. Just a nice little teardrop there for Charlie. Down the floor quickly come the Lovington Wildcats. A little runner off the right side as Stevens put a shoulder into Campbell. Kind of faded back. Bulldogs right back at it. Campbell now on the left side picks up his dribble, goes back out to David. 34-34, and David Hammond will back it up. Perez coming out on him. As the Bulldogs going to set up a play here. Estrada comes out, sets the screen. Going to hand it off to Watkins. Watkins gets the screen. Oh, and he missed the throw in to Ricky. Gets it over to Charlie. Charlie looking to feed it down to Amendadas. Unable to. Now he's going to. Ricky on the block. Turn around. He's going to kick it out to Watkins for 3. Off the back of the rim. No good. He had the rebound. It's stripped away from him, but now Nye gets it. Estrada on the left side gets it, or to the right side out to Hammond, and Hammond will back it up. The Bulldogs will start over. Boy, Ricky went up and got that rebound. When he came down, it was stripped out. Kind of rolled off to the right side, and Nye Estrada got it. Now we're going to have a foul. And it's going to be on the Wildcats. He's trying to go around the screen was Campbell. Nye Estrada was setting it, and that's going to be called on number 11, Ethan Stevens. That'll be his second and the 14th foul. 1:09 to go in the fourth period. It's tied up, 34-34. Watkins on the right side baseline. Will get it to Ricky. Ricky on the right side. His shot up no good, but he's fouled. So Amendadas will go to the line to shoot 2. We'll see who they call that on. It's called, that's who I thought, the smallest guy in the court. Number 10, JoJo Perez, he reached in, and that's what I saw, and that's what the official saw too. So Ricky at the line, First free throw is up and off the back of the rim, no good. So he'll get it back from the official. They're giving Ricky a lot of noise here. Shot is up, and this one is good. So the Bulldogs take that 1-point lead. And we got some guys checking in. Almendares takes a seat. Clay Kincaid back into the ballgame. Thompson back in, and Herrera takes a seat. So Thompson will key it in with 1:06 to go. Campbell over on JoJo Perez. Now he gets it back to Thompson, back to JoJo. He comes forward, picks up his dribble, get it back over, and it's going to be stolen. Good job by Campbell. Easy bucket up and in on the right side. So the big quick takeaway by Charlie. They were just going back and forth. Thompson and Charlie with his height and length. He just went and got that ball. Thompson now on the other side. It's going to be stripped. Oh, they're going to call a foul. Let's see if it's on. It's going to be called on Campbell. Charlie playing some good defense, really hustling. But a foul called on the reach. So we're down under a minute, 44.3 seconds to go in the third. Bulldogs lead by 3. Lovington basketball. Thompson on the far side in front of his big student body. Gets it into Covington on the left wing, way outside. Estrada waiting on him. He drives down the baseline, right side cut off. Kincaid comes to help Perez with the ball. He goes in the lane. His shot is going to be up and good. And one. They're going to call that on, they called that on Campbell, so that's his second real quick. So Perez, not a big guy. He went into the lane, got the little jumper or the little teardrop up on the run, and his free throw is no good. Up high, Nia Estrada, but he has it tipped away. Thompson steals it. Thompson into the lane, throws up a shot, and it will not go. And then it goes out of bounds off of JoJo Perez. So Nye got the rebound as he put the ball on the floor. Thompson steals it from him, but can't get the shot to fall. 37-36 Bulldogs. 24 seconds now as Campbell taking his time, walking across, dribbling it. And coming out on him will be Stevens, down to 15. Watkins on the right wing. Oh, he had Hammond on the backside and he missed him. Nye to Hammond, now down to 7 seconds. Out to Campbell. Campbell's going to make something here. 5 seconds. He goes, stops, puts up a three. Oh, it's just short. Didn't hit anything. Goes out of bounds, and that will end the third period. The Artesia Bulldogs lead 37-36.
Hey, Artesia Bulldog fans, are you ready to unleash the spirit of victory this season? Tate Branch Auto Group is proud to stand alongside the Bulldogs as they charge onto the field, court, and track. Just like our commitment to delivering top-notch vehicles and service, your dedication and passion for the Bulldogs inspire us every day. Visit Tate Branch Auto Group today, either in person or online, because when it comes to supporting the Bulldogs, we're all in. Tate Branch Auto Group, revving up the Bulldog pride. Go Bulldogs!
Hello folks, Martin here from PRMI in Artesia, your hometown lender. Have you been on the fence lately about purchasing or refinancing a home? I know it's a big decision, and the interest rates are playing a huge part in that. I'm here to let you know I understand your concern and would like to talk to you about your options. There are financing products available that may suit your budget, and I'm the person to talk to. I offer a personal service, fast approval process, and a knowledgeable support staff. So call me at 575-749-6278. Let's discuss your options.
PRMI NMLS 3094 is an equal housing lender.
Okay, we're starting the fourth and final period. Lovington basketball. Thompson was hit in. Hammond, Watkins, Wesson, Estrada, and Kincaid on the floor. The starting five for the Bulldogs. Perez swings it over to Stevens. Two non-starters for Lovington. Stevens working against Wesson. Gets to Perez out top. Picked up by Hammond. Over to Covington on the right side baseline to Marcus, also a non-starter, into the lane. His shot partially blocked, and it goes out of bounds off of Marcus. The way it looked like it was off of Nye, but that one went our way. The fans down on my right side really didn't like that. They were right down there watching it. So Bulldog basketball. Hammond will take his time coming across. Now he picks up the pace a little bit, goes to the left side corner to Watkins, back out to Hammond. Bounce pass on the elbow. Nye Estrada down. Oh, he threw it away right to Thompson. He was trying to go to Wesson. Up ahead comes Covington on the left side. He's going to drive, stop, puts up a shot. No good. Backside rebound. David Hammond. He'll put it on the floor. He's kind of got a 3-on-4 break here, but slows it down just enough. Lovington catches up. 7:15 to go in the ball game. Lovington fans still on their feet. You can hear it in the background. Bulldog fans cheering too. It's a live crowd here. Watkins looks at the three, doesn't take it, gets it to Estrada, and now outside to Hammond. So the Bulldogs going to run some back screens here and see if they can get somebody cutting. Watkins looks to go to that elbow, doesn't. Now he gets it. Whoa, they didn't call it on Stevens. He went into the back, and then Estrada throws it away again. Coming out of there with it will be Covington down the left side. Spins, left side, throws up a shot, and it's good. Right back down to Wesson. He's all the way on the right side. He'll drive into the lane, throw up a shot. No good, but he is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Boy, nice. Estrada took that ball out of the net, hit the ground, threw it a long pass down to Wesson. He was streaking down the right side. He takes it to the rack, and he's fouled. 38-37, Lovington leads, but Diego can tie it up and go ahead if he knocks these down. First one is up and off the front of the rim, no good. So the Bulldogs struggling a little bit from the line tonight, as were the Lady Bulldogs. I don't have the stats in front of me, but I know that they haven't made as many as they want to. Diego up, and this one is going to be no good as well off the front of the rim. Thompson got the rebound, gets it down to Stevens. He's on the right side, gets it out to Perez. Perez swings it over to Covington. Estrada trying to stay in front of him. He goes into the baseline, shot up and no good. Oh, and a good putback there by Lovington Marcus, but no good, and the rebound comes down to Kincaid. He gets to Hammond. He flies up the floor, and he's fouled on Thompson. So Thompson's going to be called for the foul. That's going to be the second team foul on the Wildcats here in the fourth period. As Pando checks in for Marcus. 6:13 to go, and that was his second foul on Thompson, number one. Into the backcourt it goes to Campbell. Campbell, Estrada, Wesson, Kincaid, and Watkins on the floor. Going to the right side to Wesson. Wesson looking to feed it down, unable to get it down there. Gets it to Estrada, back to Campbell for a three. Off the front of the rim, no good. Perez comes down with the long board. He gets it ahead to Stevens. He's able to chase it down. Gets it outside to Covington. Swing it over to the left side. Pando for a long three. It's going to be up no good. Watkins flies up high for the rebound. Covington was trying to get it. Watkins got up and brought it down. He brings it down the right side, goes to Campbell, and we're going to have a timeout taken by Coach Mondragon. It is a 30. So we'll go ahead and take it as well. 5:38 to go in the fourth period. We'll be right back.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect accent rug or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Sandy Stockton is right here in Artesia to help you select the right protection at the right price. Sandy will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Sandy Stockton, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call her when you want the real deal. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
So there's a little bit of confusion on the court, which confused me, which is not hard to do. But both teams went and took a seat. The coaching staff for Coach Mondragon were outside just talking amongst themselves. But it was only a 30-second timeout that Coach took. So it'll be Bulldog basketball. Campbell will key it in over in front, or just to the right side of the student section. Gets it into Wesson. Over to Watkins. Watkins back to Diego. Diego on the right wing. Back to Jaron. Swinging it in the corner to Estrada. Back to Jaron. Jaron spins away from traffic. He loses the ball. Perez comes out of there with it and gets it to Covington. Covington will drive up the floor. Get it over to the corner. Out to Perez. He's going to go back out top. Swing it over to Pando. Left wing way out there. He puts it on the floor. Wesson cuts him off. Gets it to Thompson. Thompson picked up by Watkins. He drives into the right side. Oh, good block. Oh, and they called the foul. Watkins up high, blocks the shot. Must have said he got him with the body. So that'll be the first foul on Jaron and the first team foul. Wildcats lead by one, but can extend that here as Thompson will step up to the line. Good defense there by Jaron. He got up and blocked that shot, but I guess the body is where the foul was called. First shot is good for DeMarcus Thompson. He now has 7 points. Second shot is up, and it's in and out, no good. And there's another great rebound for Nia Estrada. He's got to be getting close to double digits. Down the floor quickly, down the right side baseline is Wesson. He gets it to Nia, about a 10-footer. They're going to roll in. Nice little dish here by Diego, and Estrada was right in the middle of the lane. Covington back down the floor quickly. He's going to go to the right side. It's tipped by the Bulldogs and out of bounds. I don't know if Nye got that or Charlie did, but one or the other got a tip on it and it went out of bounds, so it'll be Lovington basketball, but it saved probably a layup on the right side. Pando will key it in on the right side baseline for the Wildcats. Goes up top. Covington in the middle of the lane. Turns. Little jumper is going to be good. It's a tough guard there for Nice. He got 4 inches on him. But that's where the coaches kept it all game long. Into the corner. Wesson for 3. In and out, no good. Big rebound by Clay Kincaid. He puts it back up and in. And the Bulldogs tie it right back up, 41-41. Perez in the backcourt being trapped. Gets it over to Covington. He comes up the left side. He drives, tries to drive by. Unable to. Now he's going to kick it over to Perez on the right side. Three-pointer is good. Bulldogs right back down the floor. Campbell up the right side. He's going to go to Wesson. Wesson in the corner over there. Picks up his dribble. He's trapped, but he gets it out to Estrada. Kicks it over to Watkins for 3. The Bulldogs answer. He buries it on the left side. Does Jaron Watkins. It's tied back up, 44-44. Thompson gets the ball. He goes into the lane. His shot is going to be blocked. Clay Kincaid. Nice block there. Gets it to Campbell. Campbell is trapped, but he gets it to Wesson up the floor. Wesson's going to kick it over to Watkins. He makes a man miss. Goes outside to Campbell. Spots for 3. Doesn't take it. Goes in on the right side. His little runner's up and good. Charlie Campbell on the right side with a teardrop off the glass. Covington right back down the floor on the right side. Estrada tries to cut him off. He's going to this blocked again. Oh, and they called a foul. Oh. Clay Kincaid is the man down there. He blocked the shot, but he said he fouled him. So that'll be the, well, who did they call that on? I thought they called it on. Yeah, they did. Third foul on Clay Kincaid. It's the second team foul. So at the line is Covington. His first free throw is good. He gets back within 1. 46-45 Bulldogs as Ricky Almendares comes in for Clay. Hammond comes in for Watkins. And on the other side, Stevens will check back in for Rivero. And then coming in for the shooter will be Herrera. To guard Ricky Almendares. Second shot is up. No good. Ball is bounced around. Thompson gets the rebound. So they get a second chance here. Steven into the corner. His shot is no good. And Ricky had it, but he had it stolen away. But then getting it right back was Nia Estrada. Gets it to Wesson. So it's a 1-point lead. Diego will bounce it over to Hammond. So Herrera not able to get into the ball game. And they're going to go into a zone-type defense here. And they get it to Campbell. He goes to Ricky. Ricky goes up and scores. A little high-low action there. Campbell was at the free throw line right in the middle. He passes to Ricky on the left side. He goes up and scores easily against that zone defense. Then down the backside, out of bounds after the shot on Thompson. As Covington took a little runner on the right baseline. Shot was no good. Going up for the rebound was Campbell. It was tipped out of there by Thompson. So it'll be Bulldog basketball. Estrada takes a seat. Coming in for him will be Jaron Watkins. And now Herrera's in the ball game. He and Ricky bumping each other, all just walking down the floor, bumping each other. All right, David Hammond brings it down with a 3-point lead. JoJo Perez on him. David dribbling around out top. Nowhere to go with it yet. Swings it over to Campbell. Campbell back to Hammond. Hammond with the ball, going to dribble into the lane. Nice pass underneath to Ricky. His shot up and good, and he's fouled. That's going to be on Herrera. Ricky Almendares gets the ball to go. Great pass there by Campbell. No, that was David Hammond, I think, with the pass. Ricky hit the floor hard. And Herrera will take a seat. Covington back in. The Bulldogs now lead by 5. Ricky was holding his left elbow, but now he's not holding it. Gets the ball from the official. And it will be a 6-point lead as he knocks it down. JoJo Perez up the floor for the Wildcats. Hammond picks him up, goes over to number 12, and that's Pando. Pando picked up by Diego Wesson. He loses the ball. And coming out of there with it will be Campbell. He's just going to slow it up. Now he'll dribble out of there with it as he was surrounded. Still surrounded by Wildcats. Gets it to Hammond into the corner it goes. Go back out to Hammond. Boy, they could have got it down to Ricky. And then it's poked away. Out of bounds. It'll be Bulldog basketball. JoJo Perez with quick hands was able to poke it away from David. Jaron Watkins. And I was going to say he's going to bring it in. But it's a timeout taken by the Lovington Wildcats. And it is a full timeout. 2:12 to go in the ball game. The Bulldogs lead 51-44. to 45. We'll be right back.
Sun Country Homes and Gardens in Artesia carries plants grown in and for our region, including landscape shrubs, trees, perennials, desert plants, annual flowers, and seasonal and holiday flowers. Inside the iconic Red Barn, you will find beautiful home decor, fertilizer, gardening supplies, and the most knowledgeable and welcoming staff in the area. As former 4-H and FFA members, Nora and Marty are proud supporters of the Eddy County Fair. Sun Country Homes and Gardens, 2707 South 1st Street, Artesia.
All right, so that was a 1-minute timeout for Lovington, but they're already back on the floor. About 21 seconds, Coach Mondrian talking to his guys with the lead, 51-45. 6-point lead for Artesia. Girls JV win. Boys JV played at the same time as our girls varsity. They win. Our girls varsity win, improved to 3-1 in district play and sit in the driver's seat. And the boys now with the 6-point lead and the ball. With they still hadn't counted down the rest of the time. Now they got it up there. Boys basketball, Artesia ball, as they're going to get it into the backcourt to David. 2:11 and counting. JoJo Perez comes out and meets him at midcourt. Goes by him to the right side. Now he'll stop and back it up. He's going to run a little time here as David goes over to Wesson. He's picked up by Pando, pair of linebackers. I think Pando played probably both ways for Lovington football. But Wesson, I think he was a linebacker. Goes to Hammond on the right wing. He's going to dribble out and get it back to Diego. And he's fouled, a reach foul on Pando. That'll be the 4th team foul with 1:48 to go in the ball game. And how many is that on Pando? Micah Pando now has 2. Watkins will key it in. Amadeus, Wesson, Watkins, Campbell, and into the backcourt, Hammond. That's who's on the floor for Artesia. As we're down to 1:45. He'll go to the left side. Will David now back it up. Get it over to Diego out top, picked up by Pando. He'll go by him into the lane. Diego, he goes up. His shot no good. Covington up high for the rebound. He'll go up the floor quickly. It's going to be tipped and out of bounds. So Hammond hustling back, got a hand on it, and then trying to catch it was Stevens. It goes about out of bounds on him as Nia Estrada checks back in. Ricky Amadeus will take a break. So Watkins, Estrada, Hammond, Diego, and Campbell. So basically 5 point guards on the floor, 5 guards on the floor for the Bulldogs. Get it into Hammond. JoJo Perez on him. David going to be trapped, but he gets it over to Estrada. He'll push it up the right side. Still going. Gets it ahead to Wesson. So they get across the timeline. Skip pass over to David. David on the left side. He'll go by Perez into the lane. Kick it. Oh, and it's going to be stolen. Perez did a good job following. He'll get it ahead up to number 2 who checked in. And that's going to be, I thought it was going to be offensive. Boy, Diego was just standing there set up for the charge, and they called offensive, and it was number 2. Payan Hernandez, who just checked in. The bucket goes, and it's an and 1. So with 1:08 to go, he can get them within 3. 51-47 is our score. The Bulldogs lead by 4. Hernandez shot is up and good. And then a timeout taken by coach for Lovington. We'll take it as well. 51-48 Bulldogs. 1:08 to go in the ball game.
There really is no one quite like you, and no one quite like the ones you love. At Turpinning & Son Mortuary, they take pride in providing families with the best service possible. The phrase, "we make it personal," is not just a tagline. It's the way they conduct themselves every day as they honor the ones you love in their own unique and special way. Located at 611 West Grand in Artesia. Visit artesiafunerals.com to learn more. Turpinning & Son Mortuary, proudly serving our community and your family since 1954.
Need business cards? Think Ink. How about photocopying, black and white printing, or faxing service? Think Ink. Need to put together a brochure or even desktop publishing? Think Ink. Incredible Printing. For all your printing needs and fast, friendly service, Incredible Printing is the only name you need to know. Visit our location at 514 West Main Street in Artesia, right across from the Derrick floor. For any and all of your printing needs, Think Ink. Incredible Printing in Artesia.
All right, Bulldog basketball. Estrada, Weston, Campbell, Hammond, and Watkins on the floor for the Artesia Bulldogs. Going to get it into Jaron. Jaron back to Nye. Nye's going to be, well, they didn't call a foul. They're trying to foul him. Gets it ahead to Campbell. He dribbles through traffic. Still no foul called. They're trying to, and now they finally do. A big collision down the floor. Man, there's somebody get hurt. They don't call some fouls. Lovington helps Campbell up off the floor. Perez and Covington scoop him up. as he's kind of come up limping. Charlie been banged up tonight. He's hit the floor multiple times, but good sportsmanship there by JoJo Perez and Cale Covington as they just picked him up off the floor. Well, they were doing everything they could to get a foul called all the way down the floor, and they wasn't calling them. Campbell finally broke through the double team and then was hammered down there about 10 foot from the goal. So he'll step up to shoot 2 as that was the 5th foul. First one is good, 52-48. It's now a 2 possession game unless there's an and 1 on a 3-point foul. But he can make it up by 5, can Campbell here, as we're under a minute, 58.8 seconds to go. Bulldogs looking to sweep here in Lovington tonight. Second shot, up and good. All right, Lovington basketball, 53-48. Thompson will bring it up. As the Bulldogs drop back, Covington on the left side. He goes into the left side lane, throws up a runner. It's going to be no good. Ball's tipped around. Coming out there with it is David Hammond. He's looking. They're still trying to foul and get it ahead to the Bulldogs. Wesson has a 2-on-1, but he'll stop. Picks it up, goes to Campbell. Campbell with the ball, dribbles around. Nobody's fouled him yet. We're down to 37 seconds, and now finally a foul called. So again, Campbell will go to the line to shoot 2 here. See who they called it on. They called it on number 11, and that's Stevens. So Ethan Stevens with his 4th. Charlie will step up for 2 shots here. Leading 53-48 are the Bulldogs. 5-point lead, can be 7. First one is good. So 6-point lead for Artesia. This free throw will make it a 3-possession game. And 36 seconds to go. After the game, we'll be joined by Charlie's dad, Coach Campbell. He makes the second one, so it's 55-48. Thompson looking to get it into Perez, which he does. Hammond came down and challenged him, so back to Thompson. Swing it over to the right side. Ethan Stevens tries to drive. His pickpocketed. Coming out there with it is Wesson. Diego with the steal. Now he'll pick up his dribble, and he is hammered on the head. So he'll go to the line to shoot 2. He's rubbing the right temple because he got hit in the head by number 12, Micah Pando. I think it was inadvertent because got him with the elbow. So Wesson, after pickpocketing, will get to shoot 2. 55-48. Starting to see some Lovington fans coming down the stands here. It was homecoming, by the way. I figured it out. Oh, and he missed the first. Diego's shot went off the back of the rim and out. All right, second free throw coming up here for Wesson. Shot is up, and the shot is short, but rolls around. Oh, it falls off to the right side. Thompson gets the rebound, get it down the floor. Pando for a long 3. It's off the backboard, no good. Covington with the rebound. He'll turn around, go up and in on the baseline, and a timeout called by Lovington's coach. We'll go ahead and take it as well. 55-50, Artesia with 13 seconds left. We'll be right back.
Wilbanks Trucking Services in Artesia is seeking dedicated and motivating individuals to join their team. Immediate openings include CDL drivers with pay starting at $25 to $33 per hour depending on experience. Riggers with pay starting at $20 per hour and open positions for owner-operators. Wilbanks Trucking Services offers full benefits including medical, dental, vision, 401k, and housing for out-of-town employees. For more information on career opportunities, please call 575-746-6318 or online at wilbanks.us. Wilbanks Trucking Services is an equal opportunity employer.
Our score 55-50 Artesia. There's 17 seconds and counting off on the timeout that Lovington just took. It'll be Bulldog basketball coming out of this timeout with a 5-point lead. And the Bulldogs looking to go 4-0 in district play and have control. The only 2 more district games are at Artesia. And so Bulldogs want to go a clean sweep here, and that's where they're at right now. Estrada will key it in. Lovington, of course, going to put on a full court press here, down by 5 and 13 seconds. Covington and Estrada kind of laughing down there on the baseline. Nye looking. Still, he gets it into Campbell, and he's going to be fouled. Well, they're going to talk about it. Was it a jump ball? Is what they're discussing. Jump ball, that's what they're going to call. All right, so it'll be Lovington basketball on the possession arrow. Covington will keep, no, it's Bulldog ball, so we get the ball continue. It's 11.7 seconds to go. And now timeout taken by Coach Mondragon. So we'll take another one as well. We'll be right back.
The Artesia Police Department wants to remind you to lock up your vehicles, take your keys with you, and never leave valuables in your vehicle. If you're looking for a rewarding career in law enforcement, the Artesia Police Department is looking for you. The department is currently hiring certified and uncertified officers. Take advantage of a great retirement plan, paid leave, and medical benefits. Apply in person, online, or call 575-746-5000 for more information. The Artesia Police Department is an equal opportunity employer. And please always remember, don't drink and drive.
If you missed it earlier, the Artesia Lady Bulldog JV team wins. The Artesia Bulldog JV team wins. The Artesia Girls Lady Bulldogs varsity wins. And now the boys looking like they're going to get a win. 55-50 is the score, Bulldog basketball. And there's only about 13 seconds. So the Bulldogs will key it in here and just shoot some free throws probably, because Lovington's going to try to foul them as soon as they get it in if they can't get the steal. Bulldogs just need to get it in and then take care of the free throws. Lady Bulldogs go to 3-1 in district. They've got Portales at home on Tuesday night and Goddard on Friday night, as do the Bulldogs. Bulldogs will go 4-0 in district if they can get this win. So both teams looking to get their district championships. Hammond with the ball, gets it ahead to Campbell. He races up the right side, and they're going to push him. And so with 6.5 seconds, Campbell will go to the line to shoot two. Good job there by the Bulldogs getting it away from them before they could foul. Two quick passes, and Campbell was streaking down the right side. When he slowed it up, that's when Perez caught up to him and fouled him. So 6.5 seconds, 6.48 to be exact. And at the line, Charlie Campbell, one of our sophomores, seen a lot of action this year, good player. And he'll step up and shoot two here. And I'll give you the stats. I don't know. He's been pretty good from the line. Oh, that one will fall. Boy, shooter's touch. That ball rimmed around twice. I thought it was going to kick out, and then it fell. So 56-50, Artesia. Beat Lovington at home the first district game, and now going to beat Lovington at their home, which is always a tough place to play, and I'm sure we'll hear Coach say that. He made the second. Covington's going to shoot an NBA three. It's going to be no good, and that's going to end the ball game. Artesia 57. The Lovington Wildcats 50. We'll be joined here in just a moment by Coach Campbell, so stay right here. The Guy Chevrolet postgame show up next. We'll also have some stats for you.
This is Danny Kirkendall at Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia. We have the best news to share with you this month. It's been a long time coming, and we couldn't be more excited. This month, and this month only, you get 1.9% APR for 72 months on all 2024 Chevy Silverado half-tons and select 2024 GMC Sierra half-tons. 1.9 for 72 months, all at the same time. And it's on the trucks that you want. So hurry in today to Guy Chevrolet Company on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia and at GuyChevy.com.
Attention high school students and parents. ENMU Open House Spring Preview Day is Saturday, March 23rd. Future Greyhounds can get information about admission and scholarships, meet with the faculty to talk about potential majors, get a specialized campus tour, and win great prizes, including a $500 scholarship. Don't miss out on this great opportunity to experience ENMU. Sign up today at enmu.edu/openhouse. Eastern New Mexico University, student success. That's what we're about.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect accent rug or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Sandy Stockton is right here in Artesia to help you select the right protection at the right price. Sandy will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Sandy Stockton, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call her when you want the real deal. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome back here to the Guy Chevrolet postgame show on KSVT Radio and KSVTTV.com. And as promised, joined by Coach Campbell. Coach, you guys come over here, you take care of business, and in the way, Jim, you go 4-0 in district. but it was a gritty team in front of a big crowd. Talk about the game.
Yes, sir, man. It was awesome. A great atmosphere right here, and we were ready for it. You know, it was a back-and-forth game. Right down the stretch right there, we knocked down the free throws. That's what helped us out to stretch that lead a little bit. With the atmosphere was great, pushing up and down the ball. You know, they turned us over some, and we turned them as well. But the biggest thing on their end, they got in foul trouble. We just kept attacking them. You know, first half, we didn't rebound the ball well. They kind of dominated us on the rebound of effort on that side. You know, it kind of hurt us a little bit, but we fixed a little bit of things in the second half, and we got after them.
Well, it's a big win. You guys are definitely in the driver's seat. You got 2 home games coming up to wrap up district. Right now, you're 4-0. Talk about your game against Portales, and then, of course, Goddard to finish the
yes,
season.
sir. We got 2 more games coming back at home, which is great. We get to be home for a week, so it's good. We got to take care of home court advantage right there. Portales is going to be a good, scrappy team as well, so we got to be ready for them. A lot of zone action right there. They're going to probably mix it up as well. And you never know with Goddard. You know what I mean? They're fighting for their lives as well. You know, we see they can come in our house and do whatever they think they can do, but we're going to be ready. We're going to play Bulldog basketball, and we're going to be ready for these 2 teams.
All right, Coach. Well, thanks for joining us, and good luck next week. Have a safe trip.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. All right, Bulldog fans, I got some final stats for you here as we wrap up the night for the Lovington Wildcats. And I better get my readers on. I want to thank my wife, Pamela, for being my statistician tonight, as she usually does. For the Wildcats, DeMarcus Thompson ends up with 7 points. He had 2 fouls. Payan Hernandez came in late. He had 3 points. Julian Arroyo ended up fouling out. He was their point guard, kind of their go-to guy. He ends up 12 points, but fouls out with 5 fouls. Jojo Perez, he had 5 points and 3 fouls. Ethan Stevens played quite a bit. He had 4 fouls, didn't have any points. Micah Pando ends up with 9 points and 2 fouls. Anson Marquez comes in. He was 0 for 2 from the line and had a foul. And K.L. Covington ends up with 14 points to lead the way for the Wildcats, and he had 3 fouls. Valente Herrera played quite a bit as well, and he had 3 fouls. I think all 3 of them on Ricky Hamandatas. First half turnovers were 6 for the Wildcats. Second half 5, so they had a total 11 turnovers. For the Artesia Bulldogs, they improved to 14-8 on the season. Lovington falls 14-10. Campbell ends up with 17 points. The sophomore leads the way. He had 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, and had 2 fouls. David Hammond ends up with 3 points. He was 3 for 4 from the line. 2 rebounds for David to go along with 2 assists, 1 steal, and 2 fouls. Nia Estrada comes in, starts, actually gets 7 points. He had a 3 and 2 2-point field goals, ends up with 6 rebounds. And I'm telling you, I talked about it during the game, Nia playing big on the defensive end against a much bigger guy and got 6 rebounds. 2 assists and had 1 foul. Diego Wesson with 8 points, 3 boards, 3 assists, 1 steal, and 4 fouls on Diego. Just like always, Diego all over the court. Jaron Watkins hits 3 3-pointers. He has 9 points, 2 rebounds, 1 takeaway, and 1 foul. Clay Kincaid, he ends up with 4 points, go along with 6 rebounds, and he had 3 fouls in the game. And Ricky Almendadas had 9 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 fouls. The Bulldogs turned it over 6 times in the first half, 7 in the second, for a total of 13 in the ballgame. Artesia led after 17-14. At the half, it was Bulldogs 24, Wildcats 20. At the end of 3, they were only up by 1, 37-36 Bulldogs, but they finished the ball game, as Coach said, made some free throws down the stretch, and the Bulldogs win 57-50. All right, so as I said, and I've been talking about it all night long, all 4 of our teams get big wins here in Lovington. Both JV squads win. Lady Bulldogs win, improved to 3-1 on the district season, and now the Bulldogs win. They improved to 4-0 in district. Both the Bulldogs, Lady Bulldogs, and the Boys Bulldogs will be at home to finish out the district season Tuesday night at the Pit, 5:30 and 7. The girls will play, JV will play at 4, and the JV boys will play at 5:30, both in the Red Brick Gym, and then the Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs play 5:30 and 7. And then on Friday, we'll finish the district season against the Goddard Rockets, same times as I said for Portales. On behalf of Gene Dow, our producer, Jeffrey, and Bradley, our camera guys, and I don't get to watch it, but I know they did a great job. This is Joby Hodling saying thanks. Have a great weekend, and it's a long weekend for some of you. I don't know if Gene's taking off Monday. I never did hear the final on that, but probably have Good Morning Artesia. Not taking off. He said he's working, but a lot of you have it off, so have a great weekend. We'll see you Tuesday night at the Pit. Good night.
That concludes this presentation of sports on AM 990 and 93.7 FM KSVP. Sports on KSVP AM and FM is presented by Artesia Animal Clinic, Artesia Credit Union, Artesia Family Health Center, and Presbyterian Medical Services, Artesia Board Sales, Artesia General Hospital, Artesia Plumbing and Heating, Artesia Police Department, Big O Tires, Bob Reed Pest Control, Buckhorn Productions, LLC, Business Notions, Kane Electric Supply, Central Valley Electric, Cisco Equipment, Deans Incorporated, Devon Energy, Dooley's Auto Sales, Edge Safety, E&MU Portales, and E&MU Roswell, Faith Baptist Church, Forest Tire, Guy Chevrolet, H&R Block of Artesia, Hermosa Church of Christ, HF Sinclair, Hawker & Sons, J&J Home Care, JS Ward, KFC of Artesia, LaFonda, Lois Oliver Real Estate, Poppin & Brown Dentistry, Pecos Valley Equipment, Pepsi, Pressure Services LLC, Primary Residential Mortgage, Richland Motors, Roger and Ramona Kilpatrick of Berkshire Hathaway Enchanted Lands, Roswell Seed Company, Smile Expressions, Southwest Printers, Sun Country Garden Center, Tate Branch of Artesia, Turpinning & Sons Mortuary, Trustmark Roofing, University of New Mexico, Wilbanks Trucking, Sandy Stockton, and State Farm of Artesia. Thanks for tuning into this presentation of sports on KSVP, AM and FM. We now return you to your regular scheduled programming.
This is Brant along with Sherry here. And so you hear me doing these spots for MetaShare.